Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I think actually a really bullish move on the Dow last night, and it was well reflected on our market today. And hopefully we can keep on bouncing this week. And often it can happen if you've got sort of a bit of a shock like this, you can have this little bounce. What's important now is obviously this bounce can continue. I really would like to be back at that 5,200 level, and hopefully we will be. Like I said all along with Equity Story, as long as the markets are trading sideways, we can make money, and we proved it. We don't really need the market just to be going up. What I don't want is obviously the market going down too strongly. But saying that, making money, we've been doing a little bit today. So again, we put Burson Group on one of our trends. It did run pretty quickly, but I think it wasn't just Equity Story buying that. It was mainly we did pick the trend, we picked the momentum, and when I was looking at the volumes, I think there was a whole heap of people ready to get into it. I think obviously some people did pay more than what we recommended, but I do think this stock's still going to keep on running, and I love these big green candles. Now that's a nice, they tend to, if you get a big green candle, they tend to run up again the next week. But I think Burson looks, very, very bullish. I think this is the best, most probably trending stock at the moment in the ASX 200. So, and also a very great story as well. The other one we put on was Altium. Again, another one of the great trending stocks on the ASX, and this has actually got a nice, really bullish MACD. It's got a great swing to the trend. I like the way it sort of held that sort of more or less $6 level. You tend to get those sort of $6 and the $5.50 and $5 and $4s tend to work out as levels, and I think from here everything looks, as long as like I said, we can sort of trade sideways, and just this looks like it's going to run even higher. So again, it's a really good trend, and we're already in the money with it. Good to see A2M Milk as well, and actually looking really good. Like the other day, a week ago when we bought it on that buy signal. It's obviously over Brexit. It's been a little bit slow, but I think it's starting to move now. And like I said, we've got a sort of a 180 target price, and maybe even a little bit higher. So it looks like it's on its way now, A2M Milk, and hopefully again we can make a nice little trend. Little SGR, it's up earlier in the day again, but looks fine. Most probably have another little better entry point here, but we'll just hold it and we'll wait till it turn up. And like I said, we've got a sort of $6 target price on it, where we should be making pretty good money. And little MTR, I think this is our sort of first trend out of about 25-30 that did break. We did hold it, we didn't cut it, but we do like this fundamentally, so we're pretty confident this will trend up, and again help us secure a very strong percentage record with these trending stocks. I just like to say about our 3-year, some of our 3-year growth stories, those how strong they are, and every other week I keep going on saying, they look good, these are going even higher. But I was looking at Adasol. This is on its bullish short-term chart again. It's sitting on a buy signal. I don't think you can get a better swing momentum. It looks fantastic, as does APX. When you get really good trending stocks like this, my old mentor used to say to me, he said, Dave, why'd you sell this? Why, it looks fantastic. Why'd you sell it? And no, it just looks so strong. Even BWX, look at that. It looks even better. It's buying that nearer that moving average. And these are all short-term charts. This is how bullish these stories are. They're absolutely stunning. So and I think definitely you should really concentrate and have a look at our 3-year growth portfolios. And again, I really like these stories. They obviously got great earnings growth. I think most of them are sort of I've got growth over sort of growing their earnings over 30% a year. So these are sort of companies we like in the 3-year section. So again, have a really good look at them, and obviously pick a few out. I just say we also said, we were saying last night, obviously Evolution. I mean, I think it jumped 28% the day before, and I said there you go. Sorry, not Evolution. Eden Energy. I was saying last night how much we like Eden Energy, and it did jump 28%, and I thought it looked very, very bullish actually. Again, last night it's had another big jump today, and I think even now it's looking even better. And I think it's going to go and retest those highs, if not higher. So again, Eden Energy is such a strong story. If you're not in it, it's well worth having a look at the story, because I think it's absolutely stunning. I just like to say, we put those weekly buy and sell signals out. I only had two classic buy signals this week, and obviously they're both gold stocks. AQG has been a bit slow, and BDR was quite a funny one, because actually they actually had for me a classic buy signal on the weekly chart, and they also had one at the same time, which is a few days ago. That was on the daily. So you wouldn't expect them to fail, but then BDR didn't have the best Monday and didn't have the best Tuesday, but again today she really did come through for us, and it's up 11.94%. So again, good to see those sort of buy and sell signals performing. And again, the gold stocks, I did say that I thought they're a little bit oversold. It's good to see that a lot of those gold stocks are bullish start bouncing back, so that looks very, very good. And some of the other stocks like REA looks very strong, and OML looks absolutely excellent. Equally, some of the ones we said were bearish certainly do look bearish. A lot of red there, a lot of sort of yearly lows, but they did bounce back a little bit in the day. But again, I think those sort of weekly buy and sell signals are certainly giving really strong guidance. Anyway, I'd like to sort of thank you for listening to Equity Story. We do have tomorrow a brand new 3-year growth story. I'd just like to say, when we put it out, don't rush into it. I'll explain when I put out the email. There's plenty of time to buy this stock, and there's going to be, I do feel over the next 2 or 3 years, this is going to be another great 3-year growth story for us, and it's going to have I think we're going to have a similar effect that all our other recent 3-year growth stories have had, and I'm actually very, very bullish on this one. As I am of Elders, the last one we put out. Again, Elders I think will soon start to heat up, since they had their capital raise, and again I think it's fantastic value for money at these sort of P of 7 to 8. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and I think if we get a good Dow tonight, we might have a few more trending stocks coming out tomorrow morning. Thank you, and good night.